Hello, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion, I'm Auntie Chan.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The P today stands for Panic. Available now on Amazon Prime. Okay, Panic is the show. I like to think of it as like Riverdale meets Saw, but not in gore or horror. In like each episode, they have to get out of a tricky situation and they don't know when the challenge is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner.
Panic Room?
And the winner. Have you ever seen Panic Room?
Mm-mm.
Jodie
I know what a
Foster?
panic room is.
Jodie Foster?
Oh, I've seen Contact.
Jared
Love that
Leto.
movie.
It's like Contact, but instead of aliens, she meets burglars.
Oh, she's always
And they
needing
go in the
something.
panic room and Kirsten Stewart is in there and she's like,
Oh yeah, Kristen.
I can't breathe.
Yeah,
She has
she needs her
asthma.
medicine.
Panic room situations, trying to get out of that puzzle. You're watching someone solve
Well, it's
a
like
puzzle.
it's a small town in Texas, which you can relate.
Okay, Arlen.
There's nothing to do there, and it's one of those things where like no one ever gets out because it's small and everyone's poor.
Mm-hmm.
But every summer, somebody, you don't know who, puts on a competition, and if you win the competition, if you do all these challenges,
Your family
you
gets to
get the
live.
pot, which is like $50,000, and you can afford to like go to college or whatever.
For $50,000, they go to a state school.
Well, these days, you know, online school, University of Phoenix is having the
that's
last
true.
laugh.
That's
Everyone's
true.
learning
Yeah,
online these days.
Misericordia.
They are laughing. They're laughing. a lot.
Misericordia.
They're laughing tears of joy.
I don't know.
Is that an online school too?
No, she's talking about a live-in facility for adults with disabilities.
Wait, that's what that is?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like a DeVry. I'm thinking of DeVry.
Misericordia has a bakery like where all of the residents work, and you can go in and you can buy food. We should
Oh,
do
fabulous.
that. It's super. It's
I
a
was
very
I
nice
was just
campus.
I was just thinking of words that you don't see normally. I wasn't making any comparisons. I
Well, you
promise.
did.
I didn't know.
Speaking
that.
of comparisons, let's compare some of these queens from All
Oh,
Stars
okay.
6
That's what we're doing.
to the list that we wanted in our mind.
You know, before a couple months ago, we were like, "Oh my gosh, so much Drag Race! Can we stop with the Drag Race?" And now we're like, "Thank God, I'm ready for American Drag Race."
I thought there was going to be an all-winners season coming. I
Yeah,
thought that's what
I
we
don't
were
know
going to
what's
see.
happening
Maybe
there.
they're filming that
I don't
soon
know
or
what-
something.
I
I
don't
think
know.
that's a
Never
Hunger
heard me.
Games situation. Bianca Del Rio has just murdered Jinx. Before we move on, you just got back. We
I did
completely
just get
forgot.
back, yes.
We
We
missed
missed
you
you.
last week, and the people missed you because they kept saying, "I didn't realize how much work Chan put into being a buffer because it was just total unhinged." And by that I mean she kept pushing me the whole time.
This one?
Alexis, yeah, she kept pushing me.
Wait, she's the pusher.
Yeah, don't go back and watch the tape. Just trust me. You trust me, don't you?
I trust you.
I push you to be a better version.
No, you
of
need to be
yourself.
nicer to Darby.
Yeah, be nice to me.
You need to be a little bit nicer to Darby.
Okay, but if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need some more wine. Hold on.
How was your trip home?
It was lovely. The thing that I do when I go home is always eat. That's always on the menu.
Yeah.
Fly in, my family's like, "Oh my God, you're here. We gotta like make you Korean barbecue." So Korean barbecue the first day, the
Very
second
jealous.
day had Viet Cajun crawfish.
Very jealous.
Yeah, I went to this place called Crawfish.
Sorry, Nanny
Cafe.
McPhee in the house.
Yes, big booty Jew.
The
Doing,
better.
doing, doing. This is gorge, by the way. I can't believe you
Thank
got this at
you.
Target.
It's another Christopher John Rogers.
They're selling drag at Target now.
They're selling Dragon Target. Fashion has finally caught up with what I think Target dresses should be.
Yeah. Well, we're
yeah.
just happy that you're back, and I'm so happy that you got to go see your fam. I love
good.
I love your fucking Instagram stories when you go.
Really?
home. Yeah, it's so sweet. I love seeing your family.
The one where me
Your
and
little
my mom
brother
were-
is
Oh, he's
the
adorable.
cutest.
Yeah.
He's the cutest.
He's like a 12-year-old Fortnite master, great at video games. I told him, you know what, take your education seriously, but if you want to be a professional gamer, you can do it. Set your
My
mind
brother-in-law's
to
a gamer,
it. A game, like a...
like a professional gamer.
Really?
I think he
What
did.
does he play?
Monopoly.
I think he works for Amazon Games.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't know.
Okay.
Is he pro union?
Prime Game?
He loves me because I don't ever talk to him
Mhm.
or ask him for anything, except for that one time.
I want that
Cousins, like,
relationship.
I can ask him if he wants to talk to your brother or whatever.
My 12-year-old brother about joining a professional team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
would you like Alexis to hook you up with an adult man to talk to your
To
12-year-old
talk to a
brother?
Fortnite king. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
connect. Let's trade numbers. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been meaning to give you my number actually.
Let's connect. Let's connect.
Mm-hmm.
Add me, and I need to follow you back. Too.
We're just trying to get her up to 10,000.
Yes.
I do have my 10K. Thank you very much.
Congrats.
In large part to you both.
What was the
And she could
first thing
swipe
you
up.
swiped up to?
It was a video that did get me removed from Instagram actually, and involved.
Nope, we cannot do that. Do not give your brother that number. I promise.
Absolutely will not.
He will.
Actually-
the only adult male he will meet is Chris Hansen. Okay.
Okay, now you know how the men will have like basketball going on in the background in the house.
Yeah.
My brother,
I've met a man.
He used to do that. He used to have basketball going on in the background. Now he has professional gaming tournaments going on in the background and like
So interesting.
and like
Do you
gaming.
think it's interesting?
It's crazy. Esports, electronic sports. He was watching the Valorant like tournament, which is like a shooter. I was like, this is like a real sport to you.
Did you ever watch that series on Netflix? It was called 7 Days Out. And so they followed these big events and they would show like the last 7 days before it started. One of the things they did was like the E-Games kind of international thing. And you get to see them set up for it and you get to like meet the teams. It's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's
now
its
my
own
turn.
culture.
This is my turn.
And it's growing.
Right?
And these tournaments have like $1 million
good for them.
prizes and like the players like sign contracts as if they're like basketball athletes, like $1 million contract to play
and
for 2
like,
years.
yeah, and their countries,
Whoa.
like, some countries pay for it. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It blew up over quarantine, so we might be doing correspondence work over at the next E-Games.
Ooh, okay, let's practice. You're in the field, like you're by the gamers, and we're the people.
Okay.
I'm Charles Barkley. Let's go.
No, I don't like him because
I'm Suzanne Collins.
What? She's Suzanne
I
Collins.
don't like Charles Barkley because one time he called Sam Cassell a peanut head. The one time I cared about sports.
A peanut
A
head.
peanut head.
Yeah.
Did you took that personally?
Yeah.
Oh well, now we're both Charles Barkley. That's hilarious. Hi, welcome back to Esports Video Game Timeline. I'm Charles Barkley.
Welcome back. I'm Peanut Head.
Yes.
I hope everyone at home is having a great time. We are here live on the scene with the games.
They are playing Pong, they're playing Tetris, they are playing to win.
Mm-hmm.
I was really worried. Did you see that team from Bolivia?
Yep, Bolivia's killing it. That ball is going back and forth, hitting that ding, 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 boom, high score. They just hit a new high score.
And thank God they put in all those quarters. They love quarters.
They love quarters.
So actually, we have a reporter on the scene. We have Charles Barkley Jr. is out live as we speak. Charles Barkley Jr.?
Thank you, ladies. I am live here in the dugout with all of our gorgeous gamers. Oh, look, there's one right here. Hi, young man. What's your name?
She's in the dugout.
Okay, he's very busy. He's playing forts. And so we can't talk to him right now. Back to you, ladies.
Well, no, we while we have you.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
Sorry, I don't want to like bother. I know you seem very busy. Can you tell us like what gaming system are you like? What are they playing?
Well, he did ask me to stop talking to him, so I have
But
my
you're a
eyes.
live correspondent. You must know a lot about this particular subject.
Absolutely. I got my master's in gamery. So it looks like what we have here is a N64.
Okay, Charles Barkley Jr., I just want to ask, how are you?
Thank you for asking. I'm a little sad today. I don't know why. I think it's because I've been watching a lot of SVU and a lot of Selena. I think I need to get switched to some comedies, some kind of uplifting.
Yeah, do that.
Things. Also, when the
care
weather's
of
turned, it's warmer, it's nicer out, people are outside.
Sorry to interrupt. All right, we got to cut to commercial, but we will be right back with more Monopoly Live. We'll see you soon.
I think we're ready.
I have an idea. Games is great. I'm on board. What if my entrance into the porn industry is making little porns and calling them commercials?
Shut up. They make commercials for porn. They're called the things you
No,
have
those
to
are called
watch.
trailers.
You ever heard of Jerkmate? Why look at porn when you could be making it?
Blue Chew, it has
Like-
one active ingredient. the Blue Chew, with the jerk made.
Oh,
yes.
God.
And then for the more peculiar and particular sites, you have to like click play and then an app house. I gotta click out of that one, click it, play again, an app house. I gotta go back, gotta click play. Obstacles. Obstacles.
Yeah.
Just to take it where you need
And
to go.
that's what X Hamster will do to you, but you know what X Hamster has? Quality content. It's worth it.
It's the amateur content that is more important.
I love for that. Anyway, so we're talking about All-Star 6.
Speaking of hamsters, let's get into these furry
Speaking of
little
hamsters,
let me see.
creatures.
So we're just gonna go through their promo looks and their entrance looks because they were serving looks. Let's be honest. They gave.
It
All
was
right.
so exciting to see some of these ladies back as
Again,
well.
Some of them,
Back again.
yes. Speaking of the most exciting one, let's start with Akira C. Davenport.
Where's the body?
Where is the
The
body? How amazing does she look?
What is this? What do you think that material is on the shoulders?
I think it's like a plastic, like a
PVC
leather,
piping.
PVC.
That's
yes.
nice.
PVC
That's
piping.
really nice.
What I am obsessed with watching her meet the queens is the wig. It's like 2 mohawk, like, and then the curlies.
Are you obsessed with it?
I really love it. I know
Do you
it's
know the backstory?
No, you know the lore behind this.
Wait. We'll get to.
Is
we'll
that
get to it when we get
is
to
that the
That's
wig in
the wig.
question?
Oh yes, girl.
Oh.
There's a story behind it. But yes, from the front, stunning.
I gotta be honest, as a wigstress, there's a story behind every wig. This one I made watching Game of Thrones because I was trying to do Marjorie Tyrell. Like,
Trying.
that one was for Denali's video, and
Thank
while
you for
I
letting
was
me borrow it.
Of course, you look gorgeous.
I know.
Well, we tried to go for the color scheme. They're very like tangerine, like
They're very Tina Burner.
not full Tina Burner, diet Tina Burner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But that one, I was watching Anne with an E, the Anne of Green Gables Netflix show.
You have to spell Anne with an E.
which got
Otherwise it's
canceled.
and it's just Anne.
And I'm sad about it.
It's high. It's so good. I don't know.
It's drag.
It's high
drag,
fashion.
it's
Well,
drag.
she was talking about leaving her pageant vibe behind and going more high fashion conceptual, and I think we got that.
I
here.
like that a lot.
It gave me very like fashion spitting lizard dinosaur from Jurassic Park.
Incredible. And then we get to her entrance look, which killed me. Killed me. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
The hair, the
The
body that went
sparkle.
in, but you
How
can
does it
see she's
sparkle
got
that
look.
much? Is it stoned? Is it?
And these are
sequin?
almost like reverse chaps because they don't go wrap around the leg; they go wrap the other side. They're 2 panels.
You know, I've often said that I feel like the chap movement has moved too far forward, and we need to move in reverse. And Akira said, "I got you."
Mm-hmm.
And she had the glittery face mask, a little nod to where we were in the world.
Chanel
The face shield.
I don't know about y'all, but for me,
for you.
she's my top pick. She's my.
She's
I'm gonna
all-star.
double down. I'm gonna go ahead and what is it? Call
Mhm.
and say she is my top. Yeah.
I'm gonna agree.
No, you
I
can't. We've already done it.
Can I tell you this?
Your
What?
pick is Eureka.
I met her during
Selkie.
Drag Race LA.
Mhm.
Yes.
And she was going over to say hi to someone else, and then on the way back, I like smiled at her, and she smiled at me back. And usually it's like if she says something, I'll say something.
Mm-hmm.
But if she doesn't, I'll just smile and be supportive from
That's
afar.
nice.
But she was like, "How you doing?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I love you. You were so great on your season." And she's like, "Well, thank you." She was so
You know
sweet.
she's in Houston right now.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, Houston, hot girl.
Houston,
Hot
you know,
girl.
Chicago has been the moment for the last couple of years, but Houston's the moment
Houston
right
is
now.
yeah.
Speaking of our choice, now we're moving on to your choices. Eureka. I do, to be honest, I love this. I think she looks great.
Yeah, she
I
looks
think
great.
the hair is a little insane. It's like she did Honey Boo Boo, and she's like, "Oh wait, I have to be on TV." And this picture kind of looks like she's a cone head. But you know what? That's because she has so much brains.
I like the ombre colors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the ombre effect is really cute, especially with the bodysuit as well. But you know when it's just that's a drag look,
Yeah.
which is fine.
They're
It's
a drag
that's
queen.
a drag
Fine.
queen.
And that's a drag queen.
Yeah.
So they're allowed to have a drag look.
Now her entrance look is very chaotic. It is camo roses.
Cages.
You could put a canary on either
Pages.
side.
It gives me that very Duck Dynasty Mama June vibe, but
I
I will
love.
say the wig seems a little like it's lopsided.
Well, that was I was going to say is I think I would like this look. I think I'd react very positively to it if the hair wasn't so Marie Antoinette for no reason.
Yeah.
Like if it were
Well-
a simpler hair. No, I know the cages on the side and the silhouette. I understand. But the camo, it just seems like she's taking it in too many different directions.
Too many directions.
Well,
You're
now
right.
we have to ask ourselves this. Are we judging her unbiasedly, or are we judging her because
No.
we don't like her?
What?
No, first of all,
Unbiasedly.
I didn't say I didn't like her.
Do we not like her? She is a star, one of the stars of a successful HBO series.
Good for
that's
her.
coming
Good for
back.
her.
So can I be a bitch and ask, would you go back and do this if you reached the heights of HBO?
Yes.
Do this
Why wouldn't
outfit?
you?
Did you say do this?
Do
do
the show.
the show.
Yeah, of course.
Notoriety.
We're not
Any-
in
any-
that. We're not in
any
that world,
process?
so I don't know that we fully know all of the
Well, I
opportunities
guess that's
it
why.
brings.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's why I'm asking is, does
Well,
it
ask
seem
them,
like
not
does
us.
it seem like a step back?
Ask her. I mean, hey, and if you're new to this channel, why are you watching this? Where have you been?
I would just say if I had HBO Max money, I would buy better outfits, and that's okay to say.
I think that the idea is intriguing. I think the execution ended up being a lot to take in. which I think is easy to do. When I decided to do this look, I said, oh, I'm going to be so simple, but instead I look like a highlighter.
You know what? This is from the Akira in Andersonville. May she rest in peace.
May she rest.
May she rest.
May she rest.
I don't know how she went out of business. I was always in there.
Everyone was always in there. Have you ever seen Chicago Drag? That is Akira
That
Anderson.
is 2 Akira costumes kind of to one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, up next we have the Frog of Drag. What is it?
Glamour
The
Toad.
Glamour
We have the
Toad.
Glamour Toad
Ginger Minge. Love.
The promo look is really cute.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It looks expensive. The hair, we know she loves integration wigs. Those are very good wigs.
Yeah, they are.
I love the pink Miraboo. I love a sequin. I like the shoe. I think she looks great.
Yeah, it's hitting a lot of the drag trends, the paillettes, the one shoulder
Ooh, I
scarf.
like that word. Paillettes.
Paillettes.
Yeah.
It's a Y, but it's 2 L's together. It's a Y sound. Though.
French.
French.
No, wait.
Spanish.
And then we
Okay.
get to her entrance look.
I needed some explanation, and I think she explains it in the episode.
I think even with the explanation, I think it's insane.
Wait, those are the frog's eyes.
Yeah, she's a big frog.
She's a
the
big
glamour
frog
toad.
with warts.
Oh, now that we get it, we like it.
No.
I don't like it.
It's weird. It's weird, but she's weird. She's from Florida.
Yeah, but you know what? Her promo look was a little odd, but it was glamour odd.
She's a glamour toad.
and then, yeah, but she left the glamour. She just came in as Toad.
She did tweet that it was intentionally campy.
Intentionally ugly.
That's how
Her-
campy got
Her
me.
face and her hair look good.
If it doesn't work, you just say it's campy. The original title was just wanking. Sorry.
It's not-
I have no doubt she's going to go far.
I don't understand it, but I am Team
Support
Ginger.
her right to choose.
I'm Team Ginger.
That's very nice.
And I've never killed a frog intentionally. Moving on to a fan favorite.
Oh.
Our love, our doll, our sweet, beautiful girl, Jan.
Jan.
How incredible
This
does
look is
she look?
amazing.
This is like Rise Like
It
a
was
Phoenix.
made by someone from Drag Race Thailand, who
Oh.
made Scarlett's C look.
Now you want to talk about concept. Drag Race Thailand.
Yeah, I mean,
Brings it to you.
it's a whole other level. And I know we keep saying we're gonna review it, and we don't, but that's because
We keep
Drag Race
getting-
won't stop making
New
seasons.
countries keep popping up.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should have
Stop
stopped
developing
Australia.
countries.
You should have stopped Down Under.
Wait.
I mean, it's not going great. And I love somebody
It's really
put this
gorgeous.
next to Denali's promo look.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's the fire and Denali's kind of the sparkly ice. I would love to see that together.
And that
I'd love
hair
to
is
see that
by
tour.
I would love to see them
Crimson.
kiss.
Crimson.
We have never met, but I'm obsessed.
We're all
Get her to move to Chicago and get her on the show.
I've been watching her tweets.
Crimson, you
if
can
you
come
come to
live with
Chicago, will
Crimson,
you
come move to
please
Chicago.
come be on our
Please be our
show?
friends.
Live here in my house.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
We have to
Yeah.
stop filming here because this is going to be
This
her
is gonna be her
bedroom. So
bedroom?
we actually should start. Will you take the green screen down?
So talented at makeup, so talented at sewing, so talented at hair. The complete package.
Yeah.
Obsessed with
she's
Cosplay, the
amazing.
taste, the reference.
Okay.
Please come teach us how to do drag.
Then we have the entrance look of Jan.
Signature
Cute,
Jan
sexy.
purple.
Signature Jan.
Skin
Yeah.
out,
Gorge.
arm, body.
Yeah, she looks great.
She's incredible at drag. And you know what's so crazy is if you go back and watch her from her season that was like, 3 days ago? As gorgeous and perfect as she was on that season, her makeup got even better, which I did not know was possible. Look, I mean, she's
Her face.
her face.
Top tier, top shelf,
Top
expensive
tier.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad because her first season aired while in quarantine, so she never got that touring, that, whatever. So I hope.
Girl, the world is open. The bars in Chicago are 100%
Are maskless.
open.
That's true. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope she gets to
Yeah.
fully ride the wave
I
and
hope so,
really
too.
feel what all the other girls got.
I
I
agree
hope
with
so,
you
too.
that I do think it was an odd choice for her to have her season in quarantine and then while still in quarantine be like, yeah, I'll film an All-Stars. I understand the impulse, but I was like, wait, but you don't know that you're going to be able to tour here either. Do you really want both of your experiences to be robbed? Yeah. But thankfully, everything is now open and I'm sure she'll be here soon.
Yeah.
And we'll be in the front
And we
row.
stand Jan.
Yes.
We
We
stand.
stand Jan.
backpacks at her.
Jan.
Okay,
Oh.
and then we move into, I think we're all very excited,
Oh
Jiggly
my
Caliente.
God. Her
The
promo.
Jiggly
glow up.
Caliente.
Eight.
The
That promo.
glow up.
This is another instance where I'm so sorry if this makes me sound like a bitch, but
It does.
she was a lead on a successful show, Pose,
She's been an actress in a lot of things. She was on Broad City.
The talent.
Yeah, so it's like, but I guess, you know.
Listen,
look,
her
I'm
season
not
was season 4, which was Dita Ritz's season, so it's iconic.
Yeah.
It will live on in infamy. But they've all grown a lot since then, and Jiggly specifically, not only has her drag gotten better, but she's now living fully as herself, as a trans woman. How stunning is she?
She looks stunning.
Her legs. Look
Her
at those
legs.
legs.
The
Her
hair.
skin is out.
It seems like Jiggly overall is pretty universally loved,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I hope that doesn't change. If you're one of the meanies, don't be
mean to
you're not
Jiggly.
allowed. You're not allowed to be mean to Jiggly. Then we move into her entrance look.
Sexy.
In her goddamn human hair,
Hot.
her goddamn legs,
Mm-hmm.
that goddamn zipper leather dress. Fuck you.
Exposing
She
a little
looks
bit of the
so
upper
gorgeous.
thigh. Yes.
Body. What is her
Lord.
line too? Her entrance line was so good. It was
Hi,
like,
I'm Jiggly from season 4.
No, I don't think that was it.
Oh.
It was like, may the best woman win. It was a take on something like
Yeah,
that.
she looks stunning. Is it like draggy? Not necessarily, but I love, this is her reintroduction into the workroom. This is her kind of like, hey everybody, I'm walking in, this is my stand around.
Party girl.
I think it's perfect.
I think it's perfect.
She's gorgeous.
She can do no wrong.
Nope. Speaking of people who could do no wrong, we have Kylie Sonique. Holy shit.
Body.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Now, we got to see the return of her with the Christmas special that we thought was going to be a competition, but ended up just being a waste of time. We were so excited, and I was like, surely they'll have her back soon. I'm pumped.
Look at
her
that
body.
stomach. Look at the leg, the titis.
Okay, so
the
you're getting
shoulder.
your promo photos taken,
Okay.
right? You go right after her. You walk in, they're still photographing her. Would you not just leave the room and step in front of a bus?
I would be insecure and project that onto her.
Oh, yeah.
I would be a mean. I would be
Yeah.
a mean person because I'm not confident in myself.
No.
Looking at this.
Is that why you're always so nice to us?
Sweetie. Darling.
Okay.
She looks gorgeous.
So then she goes into her sexy, I don't know how to describe this, Russian spy, red, sexy,
No.
red.
Oh, you know what
right.
it is? You know those red and white striped
Barbershop.
barbershop signs? She's a sexy barbershop
She's
sign.
a sexy barber. Well, where's the blue though?
Barbershop is red and white.
Barbershop is red, white, and blue.
Barbershop? No,
Right?
it's a red and white.
I think it's just red and white, but it could
Have
be
you
red.
ever
Oh,
seen,
never mind.
Have you never seen Barbershop?
I've never seen a barbershop.
Have y'all ever gone to a barbershop?
Okay, we have to watch Barbershop. You know what? We should watch Barbershop 1, 2, and 3, and then we should watch Beauty Shop.
Is that
Have you seen Beauty
a
Shop?
spinoff of barbershop?
Beauty Shop, no. Well, sort of, but it's Queen Latifah. It's
love
incredible.
Queen
It's Queen
Latifah.
Latifah, Sherry Shepherd, but before she was on The View and we knew she was a Republican. Anyway, so yeah, Sonique looks great.
I liked her line too. She said, "Ooh, girl, you've got female."
Yes, good
I
line.
like that. Then we have Pandora Box.
Good to see her.
Good to see her.
I think she looks gorgeous
Yeah,
in
this
this
is a cute
look.
promo look.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think she's good. However, her entrance look
Boom,
Oh, yeah.
Stella.
makes me want to
That's
die. It is the
cute.
most beautiful thing I've
Yeah,
ever seen in the
I'm
workroom.
That-
100%
Well,
recreating this and
now.
stealing it.
The drape.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now the
Have we ever seen this fabric?
I've never seen that fabric before.
I mean, it's just sequin
Gorgeous.
fabric.
Yeah, but the pinks
the pink and the blue?
purple and the
Yeah,
blue.
periwinkle. Yeah. It looks gorgeous.
Where can we get that?
Oh, you know who made this? I just liked their Instagram post. The person who made it was Mindy Lamore. Okay, then we have Miss Raja.
Miss
O'Hara.
Raja
I
O'Hara.
love
Yeah,
This was a really great look.
stunning.
It's just, and it's kind of tongue in cheek a little. Like it's kind
Star.
of like, yeah, I'm wearing stars because I'm the star of all stars. Like
And-
it's.
But also, like, the color palette was like pinks and oranges and yellows, and she was like, "Yeah, but I'm Raja. I'm gonna have my purples too. This is my signature."
I mean,
think
who
she
doesn't
looks
love
stunning.
Good choice.
Raja? Who
Good
doesn't
choice.
love Raja? She looks incredible. The hair is perfect.
When we were watching the Meet the Queens, I had kind of forgotten almost all of her runways were fucking amazing.
Yeah.
She is a fashion queen.
Well, she is about to turn out because look at
Look
this
at that.
entrance look.
Oh, I
She
love
had
this.
Raja O'Hara on her boots.
Boots.
I will say I didn't quite understand the kind of neoprene blue top underneath. It didn't look as great coming in, but the overall concept and those boots and that hair and her face, love.
Mm-hmm.
Love.
Booty hole.
Booty hole.
Booty hole. This season's gonna have a lot of maybe not her booty hole, but a lot of booty hole.
Well,
That's what she said.
Booty hole. Yeah. Well, and you know what? I love someone who puts it out there and lets us know. Don't watch with your kids unless they've seen booty holes, and then get them some help. That's wrong.
Okay.
I've been watching SVU too. I should stop watching that.
Okay.
Speaking of booty hole, I have no idea why I said that. We have Scarlett Envy. She is back. She's stunning.
Mm-hmm.
She's very pretty.
Look at her legs. I love the body.
Was that she's very pretty with an ellipsis?
Oh yeah.
She's very pretty. ...
Now this is one that like maybe I'm jealous of.
Yes.
There was something about her.
The hips.
There was something about her. Well, no, she's very thin. I'm jealous of that for sure. But there's just something about Scarlett on her season that I just didn't vibe with me.
Same.
There was an attitude, something. So I'm ready to see what's going on.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're ready to see because you don't seem very open to it.
Well, she's also thin and pretty, and I'm mad at her for that.
Oh, that's why you treat me like this. Okay.
The deep sigh.
Then we get her entrance, which is a lot. It's
Okay,
like a tie-dye.
This is fun.
Fun.
It's like My Fair Lady on acid. She's got a vintage twist to her, and she pulls it off very well.
Yes.
Her body is
Like
crazy.
Gloria Swan Song. She reminds me very much of Gloria Swan Song.
I love
Gloria Swan Song is a vintage queen in New York who does a lot of Judy Garland, which I think
But
is
she
why I'm
also
drawn to her.
sews a
But
lot of amazing
her
garments.
looks are stellar.
Okay,
I mean,
Gloria.
Perfect.
Okay,
Perfection.
Gloria Swan Song.
Gloria
Yeah.
Swan Song. Amazing. Okay.
Big floppy hat. How about that?
So now we're getting into the most controversial cast member of this season.
Oh no.
The Mimi, I'm first, if you will.
Serena Cha-Cha of season 5.
Episode 1. I don't know that I fully understand it, but I don't know that I'm supposed to.
Is that a phoenix on her head?
Sure.
The fringe is cute on the shoulders. I like that.
It's because she looks good.
Yes.
She looks good.
Does. She does. All right, let's get into
But
her
it's
Render's
the-
look, and then we'll break everything down.
All right.
So we have a
Okay.
lot- I know we have a lot to say. I think she looks great.
Oh yeah, I like it.
It's a
I
really
like
cute
it.
look. Yeah.
there's,
Very
I don't
detailed.
think, yeah, you can't be mad at that. It's gorge.
I don't see a lot of change in the makeup since
Yeah.
her season.
I
And I remember when her season aired, I believe she was like, I've only been doing drag for a year or something, which instantly makes me jealous and angry.
Out of drag, her face, she's this big, and she has such a cute face, and I don't think she made a great impression. I don't think there are people willing to help her. Or maybe she's not willing to take the help. But I agree with you. Like, I would love to see, I think she could pull off a Blair St. Clair. I think she could pull off a really soft, beautiful look. And instead it just looks like her makeup is kind of twisting her shape.
Yeah,
the
she already
shape
has
of her
small
face.
features. Work with that.
Work with
Well, and
that.
that's everyone's journey. Who whatever. That's subjective.
Right,
Yeah.
you're right.
But
You're right.
on her season, which is what you kind of just touched on, it doesn't seem like she was willing to kind of. They didn't like her, and then she didn't like them, and no one was willing to kind of give.
Since then, people have been trying to give, and I guess what Serena has been giving back to them has been bad hair. Now,
She's just a wig business.
she does have a wig business. Now, the promo look that we saw Akuria in, that hair, there is a ponytail attached.
Oh, so that's a Serena Cha-Cha hair.
That is a Serena Cha-Cha, and that is what Akuria was not happy about. And has the ponytail because, I guess upon like wearing it once, first of all, it didn't sit, I guess, the way she wanted, but then it just kind of fell apart after wearing once, which if you're going to pay hundreds of dollars for a wig, you expect more than one wear out of. So that was that. And Akuria tried to get her money back or tried to like work with her, and Serena apparently was like, I don't do money, I don't do refunds, like whatever. So then Akuria told the world about it, which she should have, let's be honest. So then once Akuria let that out, then other people came out on Twitter and were telling their own Serena Cha-Cha hair nightmares.
I've seen so many wigs with like dried hot glue on it.
Laurel
and, like,
had
hair.
dried hot
there we
glue
go.
on hers, and then someone else had a wig that was tied together with condoms.
No.
According to Twitter, allegedly, instead of like rubber bands, she used condoms.
That has to be intentionally.
That
Were they
ha-
used or were they
malicious.
clean? Because there is.
I cannot make.
There was
I
a load
cannot
in there.
confirm nor deny. But if there were a load, it would hold the hair a little better. So maybe that's a technique.
Oh.
Use
That
what
is
you
an
got.
old. That is an old. I find it. Oh,
Saner.
don't. I do find a lot of wig makers want to keep their secrets to
Using
themselves. They want to keep their secrets to themselves. So maybe
I love the idea.
I put
since
cum in
you're
all of my wigs.
well, we knew that, but since you're a wig maker, I would love if someone asked you to make a wig and you said, "Do you want this Serena Cha-Cha?" and it meant that you tied everything together with
That's
condoms.
so bad.
That'd be hilarious.
That's so bad. I would
Alleged,
call it
none of it's true.
a condom because like your wig goes on your dome.
Anyway, I cannot wait to see what Serena Cha-Cha does for another
She's
episode.
mad at me.
No, I'm not. I'm not a
You
Serena
apologize.
Cha-Cha.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm mad at her. Why would you tell her?
I'm buffering.
Up next, we have Chicago's own Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
Silky nutmeg.
Now, this promo look is solid.
It looks really good.
It's a strong look.
That is.
It's Wonder Woman. It's
Her body looks sick.
Iron
Yes.
them.
Her face, her hair. I mean, that's
look at the
solid.
boots. Look at the.
Yeah. No complaints.
Yeah,
for her,
it
good
looks
for her.
good.
Then she took her entrance
Oh,
look
and
and,
she
worked
looked-
with the same designer.
I saw that on.
And she upgraded it. She used like her hair from the promo, like the little balls, and she made like an extra long one. And then out of her titty, she took out a cookie, like she did for her first entrance, and then took out a glass of milk.
Silk with the good milk.
Now this
From
is a.
her
Really
titty.
I think she
great
looks
look.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Stunning. She looks stunning.
And there, say what you want about Silky.
She's
She
great
was
TV.
good TV.
She was
Great
good
Right?
TV.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, don't go back and see what we said about her.
No. And don't go to Puerto Vallarta either. I think
But
she
if you
looks
do,
stunning.
cover your mouth with your hand.
Up next, Trinity K. Bonet.
Lip sync assassin. Okay.
Another one of my
A hit
top
woman.
picks.
Someone who I think we've all been waiting, like, why hasn't
Yeah.
she been back?
Yeah. She's this big. Have you ever seen her in real
She's
life?
a-
Yes, we saw her in DragCon New York. She was in the show.
So my
Yeah.
Trinity K. Bonet story, the only time I've ever met her was a moment where she like did not want me to be there. When we were in New York and we were sharing that booth with Dita, I was like, I have to go to the bathroom, and I was like, I'm gonna go wait in line because everything at DragCon is a line. And she's like, well, just come use the Drag Race Girl bathroom. Like, I'm going too, so just come with me. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I feel I'm a rule follower. I'm a big rule follower. And I was like, I don't know. That's against the rules. She's like, I'll go with you. Like, don't be ridiculous. We'll be together. And I was like, okay. So she gets me into the back with the Root Girls. We go upstairs. So, like, I'm with her. Everything's going okay. She's like, all right. And then let's go into the dressing room where the bathroom is. And then right as we open the door, someone's like, Dita. Oh, my God, Dita. I'm glad you're here. I need to talk to you. So then Dita suddenly disappears. I was like, okay, I don't feel great about this. I should not be here. But I have to pee. So I go into this Drag Race only dressing room as some random drag queen. The only person in there is Trinity. And she's like doing her makeup. Kai, sorry, Dita brought I'm just gonna use the bathroom. And she just goes, and follows like me all the way to the bathroom with her eyes. So the whole time I'm peeing, I'm just thinking, I've made a mistake.
Yep.
This is wrong.
Yep.
And then I came out of the bathroom, same exact thing. I said, again, I'm so sorry. I did, but I just had it. And she just... She never said a word. So anyway, I'm cheering her on. I hope she does really well.
I kind of
you
am
were-
on her side on that stuff. I kind of am.
I am too.
Yes.
I am too. I'm a rule follower. Anyway, she looks great. And then her entrance look, I mean...
Wow. It's hot.
It's hot, right?
It's sexy.
Again, I love...
She looks rich.
she looks rich. Not all entrance looks are these giant, big drag thing. Like, this is slightly more rich pedestrian, but I'm in.
But I'm into it.
I'm in.
Yeah.
And it says
I don't-
something. It says, if you see me in an alley,
Just stay there.
it's, my husband just died.
Yeah.
And I'm showing up to the funeral because circumstances were
What?
the circumstances of the death.
So her husband was circumcised.
They were fishy.
I just know that if Trinity K. Bonet walked in like this into the workroom, would you say a goddamn word to her? You know what I'd do? I'd run
I
up
would
and
ask
say,
her what did she drink. I'll buy it for you. I got you, girl.
Trinity
Well,
K.
you
Bonet
always
can do
leave
no
this
wrong.
part out of the story. You were completely nude, so she could have just been taking stock.
Okay,
of the
but if
goods.
you've ever been to DragCon, you know that is typically what you see there. It's just nude. What do they call us? Local talent. So, and our final queen. Oh my God, we have been waiting for her return. Yara Sofia.
Yara Sofia.
Yara Sofia.
Oh, it burned my ass. This is a Yara look. Look
Yeah.
at that body.
Look at the boobs.
Look at that body. She is what, season 2, 3,
Wait.
Early squirrely.
4? That is a great act.
Superhero.
Yeah, I'm mad at her.
She's,
actually.
I mean, she is an A+ drag queen. Her entrance look, again, very similar to her promo look, but very on brand
On
for her.
trend.
She looks great. I'm excited for her to be reintroduced to the fandom because there are a lot of kiddos who are now major stans who just don't understand. Yara Sofia, she made waves.
She was good TV.
Yeah, and she's great at drag. Like, she was one of the first drag queens we could look at that was just perfection. Yeah. So that is our cast of All Star Season 6.
Yeah. Okay, I'm occasionally looking down at the
Yes,
screen.
you should, as you
I don't
should.
think I smile enough in these videos. I should smile more, huh?
Oh, let's practice. So I'm excited about All Star 6. I don't
Me
know about you, but like I've
too.
been watching a lot of these. Smile. So I've been watching like a lot of these girls for like a really long time, and like seeing Yara Sofia back, so exciting.
Yeah, same.
Even Pandora Box, like seeing her back on TV, like I'm just so.
I mean,
smile.
there was a reason
Smile.
she was. Yeah, there was a reason she was so successful in her season because she kind of like just got into everyone's heart. Now I will
She
say
was gonna be
this.
like the really funny, like keep smiling, smile. She's gonna be the really funny, you know, like we were all very excited to see the girl that at the club that always made you giggle. You know, smile. You gotta keep smiling. You gotta keep smiling. You know what I mean?
Just be who you are.
No, smile. You gotta smile. So yeah, I'm excited.
And now I wonder. So All Stars is always primed for a twist. What do we think the big twist is gonna be this?
Everyone
year?
has COVID.
Yeah, different variations of it. One that makes you piss when you laugh, fart when you sneeze.
I love that kind of COVID. That's what Tom Hanks had.
Have you seen the Target Pride
Rarson.
rainbow suit with the shorts and the tie?
Yes.
Ross Matthews, where's that all season?
Okay, can we talk about that though? I'm sorry. I need to talk about that as an older gay person.
Oh.
Yes. The Pride stuff by corporations is tacky. The Target Pride stuff especially is awful. But can I say, as someone in their mid to late 30s, how dare you? If I were to walk into a Target when I was in high school and I were to see something rainbow that people weren't tearing apart and burning in the streets, that would have given me, someone who felt so alone as the gay kid in my like town, that would have given me so much hope.
Like all we had were the outsides of underwear boxes, and we couldn't linger.
Hello.
And we couldn't
Yeah.
linger
Look
too
who we got
long.
our hands
we,
on now.
we couldn't. That's a good song.
Look who we got our hands on now.
We couldn't linger
Big
too
ass
long because if
balls.
anybody saw us, they would know.
Right.
And we couldn't linger by the Barbie aisle because if anybody saw us, you won't let your kids play Barbies. Look at what your kids turn into.
I'm very into, you know,
She's hurt.
yeah, I wouldn't blame them for that.
Here's an
though.
argument that I
off.
don't want to hear straight people say anymore. I do not want to hear the phrase shoving down my throat. If I have to put it with Cubs traffic,
Yeah.
Okay, one time I went camping with my dad. We were camping with the YMCA. It was called Indian Guides. Don't at me. I didn't even know
That's
that.
not great. That's not
But it was father son. It was basically like Diet Boy Scouts with father and son go camping, whatever. One time we were camping at the
the root of all
At the-
evil.
some river, the famous river in Texas, whatever. Rio de
Rio
Janeiro.
Grande.
Rio Grande.
Okay.
And we were there, and it was like
The Rio
all of
Grande.
the troops,
That's
all of
Mexico,
the
but
troops
go on.
from all over the state that were there came together
Oh,
to do campfire
Memorial
stories.
Day. Tomorrow's Memorial Day.
We love
Remember
our
the
troops.
Yes,
Remember the
absolutely.
troops.
So
they're
put-
serving.
Okay,
Oh.
but get out of countries that you shouldn't be in. And then so all the troops came together and they were doing campfire stories. And one campfire story was a skit. And one of the skits was like a boy would come and he had a shirt. And the guy would go, "Hey, where'd you get that shirt?" And the kid would go, "JCPenney." And he'd run off. And then another boy would run
That's
along.
not a funny skit.
And he, well, let me get to the end of it,
Oh,
actually.
Yeah, that
And
is
so
the
then he would
punchline.
run to, and he had a pair of shorts. And the guy would go, "Hey, where'd you get those shorts?" And the kid would go, "JCPenney." And then he'd run off. And then shoes, hat, all of it, everyone, accessories, whatever. And then a guy came and he was just wearing boxers. And this was real life. This wasn't TV.
Hot.
A young teen, like he was probably
Oh.
16, 17 at the
Well,
time.
no.
But I was
Careful.
9 or 10. And he came
I
up,
take
he
back
was
my-
just wearing boxers. And the guy said, "Where'd all your clothes go?" And he goes, "I'm JCPenney." And then he ran off.
Ugh. Abolish Boy Scouts.
That was the year I brought an outfit for every lunch, so I had to like change multiple times a day, like Scarlett O'Hara or like the Titanic or whatever.
Were you ever beaten
I
up
brought-
for being you?
Yes, but I brought one.
good.
But I only brought.
I was about
one,
to say.
But I only.
would've.
But I only brought one pair of shoes, and when we were done rafting, my shoe got sucked down into the mud of the river. So I only had one shoe that night when the campfire skit was happening.
Have you heard of Who's
You
on
only had
First?
one ruby slipper.
Yeah. Who's on first?
Yeah, have you heard of Who's
Yeah, I
on
love
First?
that.
They all eat each other's ass at the end, I think.
That is the end of All Star 6. Not the end. That's the end of our cast review.
No, that's the end. We're not
That
reviewing
is it.
Oh yeah, who do we think is gonna? Now that we've gone through all of them.
I think
Okay.
it's Akira.
I think
For
Akira
me,
might win for me.
it's Akira.
I'm a double down.
I'm gonna say Ginger came so close during season 7.
I think
And
it's a
she
pretty
was
safe
so. I'm gonna say robbed All Stars. I think 2 or 3. I think
Yeah.
we need to see some Ginger winning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ginger wins.
I think Ginger and Akira are both very strong contenders.
Thank you.
I think that's a good choice. For sure.
You're welcome.
Make sure you tune in for our All Star 6 reviews. We cannot wait to talk about why Akira should be the winner
Wait, do you
every
agree
week.
Akira too? I'm sorry, we didn't even
Yeah,
ask
she-
you.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
She's
I'm
my pick.
sorry.
She's my
I'm
pick.
off my game today. Okay.
No, that's okay. You're just, you know what it is? You're just so excited Shan is back and I can't push you off a stool, so you're not thinking straight.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you got up.
If you liked us and you think like, ooh, I wish I could just give them wads of cash, you can. You can give to our Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, and we will go like that.
And if you loved our show, IMHO the Show, make sure you follow us on our Instagrams, on our Twitters, to subscribe to the channel, to share this video, to like it, to thumbs it up, to comment, to interact, because sometimes they be shadow banning the girls. They don't like to
That's
see
very
that word
true.
concept.
What's
Yeah.
that about?
Homophobia.
And also, if you want to see extra homophobia that's not in this video, join us over on Patreon.
We've got
We have tons of homophobia.
Plenty.
We've got a Discord, we've got a podcast, we've
Homophobic
got
Discord,
exclusive
homophobic podcast,
videos, and we even have some gay shit.
All right. Well, we will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
This Pandora box, watch the show. In my homosexual, 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 homosexual,
Homosexual.
homosexual, 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 homosexy, homosexual, 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 homosexual opinion.
In my homosexual, 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 homosexy, homosexual, 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 homosexual opinion. In my
homosexual, 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 homosexy, homosexual, 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 homosexual opinion.